ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode number 2 of the Oldham Athletic rebuild. And today you can see we've played a few games since you was last with us, and I'm going to run you through them one by one. The last game you saw was the 1-1 draw with Halifax. I'm going to run you through all these games. You'll see the goals as well, and then we'll get on to the double header against the side I'm hovering over right now, Notts County. Right, guys, I had a little experiment there to see if I could view the goals, and apparently, if you press to watch the goals, it will show you the whole match. Like, why would I want to watch key highlights, extended highlights, or comprehensive highlights? All I want to do is watch the goals, and it tries to watch everything out. So that's not going to happen. You can see the next game here was a 2-2 draw with Gateshead. They went 1-0 up with Martin getting on the score sheet, assisted by Salkeed. We managed to get level about, 7 minutes later. Fanjay Tory puts it away. Hallam Hope with the assist there. But then Martin popped up again, the sneaky little bugger. Got himself a second goal to put them 2-1 up. And then Fanjay Tory popped up again for us. He got a brace in this game and saved our skins there and got us a point against Gateshead. So, could have been better, but we managed to salvage a point. Victory over Barnet. Very, very close game. The XG for us and them doesn't really tell the story, to be honest. I don't know where you see the stats, but they're not there. You can see Burgess was the only goal of the game. Idris Kanu had a goal disallowed, unluckily for him. But yeah, a 1-0 win over Barnet. That was followed up with a 3-1 away victory at Maidstone, where we did go 1-0 up with Oscar Freckhold, getting assisted there by John Rooney. Then Gandor gave them a chance. Not Gandalf, Gandor. Got them level. It was 1-1. Next up, Fondop came off the bench, got himself a goal on the 63rd minute to give us the lead. And then on the 80th minute, doubled that, his tally for the day, got himself a brace, and we walked away with a 3-1 victory. The next game following that was a 4-1 win over Dagenham and Redbridge. And I'm very, very happy with this. We played superbly. Gerard Harlock there got the scoring underway, followed by John Rooney. Then Rooney put a penalty away, lovely finish. And then he completed his hat-trick on the 86th minute, assisted by Ben Tollett. But they managed to get one goal in between that from Musa. And as you can see, the XG over here tells the whole story. 2.41 to their 1.04. Very, very good performance. And we deserved the 3 points. And talking of deserving something, we deserved the absolute battering we got the next time we played. 4-0 loss to Solihull Moors away from home. We were god-awful. We were poor across the whole pitch. We did not put any effort in. It was just absolutely shocking. Dallas opened the scoring for them. Then Gudrum got a goal. Maycock and then Patterson. It was abysmal. As you can see there, 0.72 expected goals to their 1.81. We just did not turn up, really. And we got punished for that one. But then you can see in the next game, we bounced back on the XG with 2.02 to their 0.57 against Torquay. But unfortunately, we did go 1-0 down on the 82nd minute, followed by an absolute save from Fondop on the 86th minute. I think I might be able to actually show you this goal. It might let me. I'm not 100% sure. If this is how you view the goals in the future, then I shall try and show you the goals. But this is very temperamental, so it doesn't always work. You can see, yeah, Tollett went forward with the ball here. He drove it to the defence. We were desperate. Lovely ball in. Fanjay Toure just does enough to flick it across to Fondop, who was just in the right place at the right time. Poacher's finish, and that's what gave us a point from a game we really deserved 3 from. The game after, we absolutely punished Wealdstone. Wealdstone did not play fantastically in this one. We managed to get a goal 1 minute in. Fanjay Toure, followed by John Rooney, doubling our lead on the 21st minute. They managed to get a second red card for Hutchinson on the 63rd, and then somehow scored on the 72nd. We kind of We just went complacent, I think, as soon as they got the red card. But we managed to wake up and held on to the 3 points, and it was crucial that. See, the last game, we went out of the FA Trophy third round. I'm not even going to bother to show you the stats for this one, but we lost 3-1 to Chester. And that all brings you up to date here for our game against Notts County in the league, first of all, followed by another Notts County game, New Year. Technically, we're playing them in 2 different years here, within 5 days of each other. Obviously, it's Boxing Day to New Year's Day, but you get what I mean. Decided on a lineup. So in goal, we're going to go with Norman, a back four of Clark, Hogan, Roberts and Couto, with Freckhold and Harlock just sat in front of them, making sure they were a little bit covered, you know, a little bit of backup there. And then you got Burgess and Hope on the wings, with Rooney just in behind Fanjay Torre. Let's get this underway, boys, for our first game against Notts County in this doubleheader. As you can see, they're going with a 5-back with a defensive midfielder just sat in front of the 5-back as well. So it's very defensive what Notts County are setting out with. So it is a little bit, it's going to be a frustrating one, I think, but they are sat out very, very negatively. I did forget to show you guys the league table before going into this one, as we've picked up an injury to Luke Burgess already in this game. That is an awful start. We did not need an injury this early in the game. But as I said, I forgot to show you the league table before we went into this game. We are currently sat top of the table as things stand. I think I can show you from here, actually. Is it around the grounds? There you go, guys. This is the live league table, live updates as things stand. We are still top of the table, and we'd be top by a point as York must be losing. They are losing to Gateshead. Martin scored again, the guy that scored 2 against us, Aaron Martin. So we are currently top of the table as things stand. So let's see if we can build on that today. As Notts County have a free kick, Palmer is going to swing one right into the danger zone. We need to make sure we get ahead on this. We do get ahead on it, but Rodriguez helped get it back to Baldwin. Now it's Palmer again, the free kick taker himself just over the bar. If I'm being a bit muted as well, guys, it's because I am recording this at 5:45 in the morning because I haven't slept. This is just after England went out to France. I haven't been to bed. I've been a bit disappointed. But it is what it is. Sometimes you can't sleep. But that's a beautiful goal from John Rooney. What a delightful free kick. And he slotted that into the top corner. He's curled that around the wall. Keeper's got absolutely no chance in the world to save that. And that is 1-0. But yeah, so sometimes you just don't sleep very well after a bit of disappointment, and I haven't slept very well, so, wow, at all. So I thought I'd record some episodes for you guys, get these up and posted. As I've said in the information of the first video in the description below, which sometimes you should read the description, guys, it will tell you some information. But there won't be any videos going live between the 17th of December or 18th of December, one or the other, to the 28th or 9th, due to going away to see my family for Christmas, and there's not enough time to pre-record with some of my commitments. So unfortunately, guys, there will be a little break, but I'll try and get videos recorded immediately for when I get back, so there'll be a backlog. But that is terrible defending. Ed Francis gets them back level near enough straight away from the second half here. That is poor. Didn't deal with the free kick very well at all. And yeah, so just expect that, guys. Expect a little break. This series will go like none of my other series have. Yes, I know I haven't got a good track record, but there are a few reasons for that. But yeah, I've always wanted to do an FM series. I can't do it on the PC because my PC is not strong enough to run it. My PC is quite poor, actually. Borderline useless. As we nearly conceded another silly goal. So we're running this on the Xbox version, which personally I prefer. It's a more streamlined version of FM. It feels quite in-depth as well, to be honest with you, for a console game. And it gives me LMA 2007 vibes, and I really do like that. But we need to focus on this game now before I just carry on rambling. As Rodriguez curls one, and it's 2-1 Notts County. We've fallen apart. We've absolutely fallen apart. It's a great goal. But defensively, in the first goal, we could do so much better. And here, look, this guy here, unmarked. Francis. Palmer's unmarked as well. Rodriguez there, running in behind our defender. And then our defender just doesn't move. Who's number 4? Hogan has just stayed stationary and cost us a goal there. That's poor from Hogan. I expect more from... I believe he's my captain, actually. I expect more from him entirely. But it is what it is. Now we have to fight back. Nothing to worry about just yet. I feel like there's still plenty of time in this game to turn this around. Play out defence. I need to start remembering to turn that off because it is broken as it stands in this game. But let's see if we can sort of steal a goal here. Because I would say we don't deserve one. We've been pretty poor today. As it's saying, Harlock is knackered now. And they want me to bring him off. Who do I bring on? Francis in goal. No, do you know what? I'm going to bring on Fondop because I'm pretty sure... Tollitt doesn't even play there. I thought Tollitt played there. I haven't played this save for a while, guys. So I'm a little bit rusty to know who plays in which positions. As you can tell, obviously. We don't have a player to play there. Well, he ain't coming off then, is he? Where does Vaughan play? Who's Vaughan? Apparently Vaughan plays nowhere. I think Vaughan might be a midfielder. Yes, he is. Right, we'll bring him on in midfield. We're going to bring Freckeld forward anyway. And we're going to change him for... We're going to put Ben Tollett into midfield now. Well, we're going to try if the game lets us. Change role, sorry, is what I was meant to do. Change role. No, do you know what? He can continue doing that. We'll just have to hope. And then we're going to bring off Oscar Freckeld as well. And bring on Mike Fondop. And then put Fanjay Tory out here. And Fondop can go up top. That's all we can do, guys. Just that is our shot at this game. We're going to fire up the team. That is our chance to try and win this. Let's hope that that's enough. Come on, boys. And we've done nothing. We were poor. We were absolutely awful today, guys. Absolutely terrible. And that is a defeat to start the episode. I don't know what more you can say. I'm going to have to say I'm angry. Hallam Hope's negative about that. Well, don't play on a 6.5 then. 6.5 is poor. We had a 5.9 in the team I saw as well. Not good enough. And I think... Yep, as it states here, we do lose top spot. Yeah, that was good English. We lose top spot in the league, as you can see. York take over at the top. I think York must have won in the end, or drew at least. No, they drew. Okay, not great, but you don't win the league in December. So long way to go, guys. Long way to go. We need to obviously get top spot because that is a guaranteed promotion. Otherwise, we're in this messy playoff area, which Wrexham could slot into as well. And Wrexham are quite terrifying. But you'll join me back at the next game, guys, when we get there on New Year's Day. Right, guys, we're at the next game now. And there is a little bit of awkward news, as you can see. Mitchell Roberts is unavailable for this game. And the reason for that is, and I didn't notice this before, he's going back to his parent club right this second. He's off back to Birmingham. So we've had to make a bid on him. We've made a bid of 4.6k. He's been crucial to us this season, so we need him back. We're going to try and get him back as soon as we can. Make sure he doesn't stay away for very long. So he's going to miss this game, unfortunately, but he'll be back for the next one, hopefully, regarding he signs his contract nice and fast. And another player we might be about to lose as well. It's Oscar Threkheld. Very, very important player we've had this season. Going back to Bradford City tomorrow. So he's available for this game. I have made a bid on him. I've had a contract accepted of £18,000. Let's hope he signs as well, but I did not notice that was a thing, and that's very, very, very frustrating. Not gonna lie. And I've just realised David Ugbe as well is another one, but I'm not overly fussed if we lose him, to be honest with you. He's not been great. So we'll put Harrison McGahey on the bench instead. David Ugbe will be fine when we lose him. Charlie Wellens, I don't know what's going on with Charlie Wellens. He's going back as well. He's off back to Man United. He just hasn't fitted into our system, so he can go back to United as well, unfortunately for him. But let's go and select our team, and I'm pretty sure we're going to go unchanged other than Roberts, actually. Hold on. 2 seconds. Change player. We're going to play Ugbe, give him one chance, see if he can do anything. That's the one change we're going to make for today's game. The rest of the team is unchanged. You can see it on your screen. You know it by now. Let's get into this. Let's hope we can do enough to bounce back and actually beat them in the second match, the doubleheader. I don't want to lose to them twice in a week in the league. I really don't. That would be quite frustrating and very, very poor from us. One thing I will do very quickly is jump into here and just do something I like to do with the players I feel is most creative. So if we always press that player, always press this player, stay tight on the strikers. I noticed when we let him go, he was a problem. And then on the midfielders, if we're always pressing them and giving them no space, that should create absolutely nothing for them. So let's just hope that works. And Rodriguez can be pushed onto his weaker foot as well. Let's try that. Let's see if that does anything today. Didn't work. Nothing worked for us in the first game. Now we're home 6 days later. Let's see if anything is going to change for us. We do have a highlight now. It's Couto on the throw into Rooney. Good pass there to Hallam Hope, former Everton prospect. Couto, Jared Harlock. Oof, just wide. Unlucky there from Jared. Very, very close. Good pressure, good shot. And I would say not too bad. Now we got a free kick. Hallam Hope, I think that is, standing over the ball. Oh no, it's Rooney, my bad. John Rooney, Wayne's brother. Good free kick off the bar. So close. Good chance, good opportunity. Not a bad execution, but just over. Just off the bar and over now. Couto, that is a mammoth throw-in into Funge Torre. That is a blooming strong throw. I didn't know he had that in his locker. Now it's Couto. He has a shot. Hallam Hope deflects it. It's over the bar. Much more promising this time around. Obviously, we haven't hit the target just yet, but it's much better. It couldn't be any worse. I'm actually gonna say I'm pleased because we've improved from the first time we played them, and it was only a week ago. So you can't complain. We're gonna stop working the ball into the box. We're gonna stop playing out of defence. We're just gonna knock up the tempo and the passes a little bit longer. So we're gonna do nothing drastic. Just a little change to the tactical approach and see if it catches them out. And now Couto on the corner. Great delivery, Ugbe! Oh, so close. Now we're ticking down the minutes, unfortunately. We need to see if we can do something. We need to win this game, realistically. We can't stop. We can't continue dropping points. We've dropped way too many in the last month. As you can see, nothing is happening as things stand. We're going to go a little bit more direct. Knock up the tempo again. And start counter-attacking them a little bit. Just apply the pressure a tiny bit more. That's all we got to do. Just a tiny bit more pressure. A tiny bit more threat. And see what can happen. Jared Harlock is knackered. Like I've said before, we don't have the depth on the bench, sadly. We do have Vaughan, but that means we do have to move him out of position to bring him on, which is okay. I'm all right doing. Couto can come off of Francis and goal. And Fondop on for Burgess. Now, do you know what? We're going to try something. We're going to go with the asymmetric 4-1-3-2 and just hope that might be threatening enough to just create one opportunity. It's De Bayo now. Francis on the ball. Fretkel tackles him beautifully. Now Clark. Forward to Hope. Fanjay Toure. Vaughan over the top to Fondop. Fondop! Oh, that was the chance I was looking to create by putting two players up front. But unfortunately, it just wasn't right. It wasn't quite the way we wanted it. Let's go to attacking now. Let's see if we can create something. Here we go again. Francis and goal. Vaughan. Francis and goal. Brilliant delivery in. Fanjay Toure! Oh, just wide. Oh, guys, I think it's going to be a draw. Unless we get one more chance. It doesn't look likely, as that's a good save. And it's either going to be Notts County winning this or a draw. Referee, blow your whistle. We need to just defend one more set piece. One more set piece defended and we'll be okay. Come on. Palmer with the corner, if he ever takes it, by the way. He might take this sometime this year. He does take it, and it's cleared away by our striker, Fondop. Referee, whistle would be great about now. Referee. He's not going to blow it, is he? They're going to have one more final chance here. Sellers into the box. Longstaff cleared away. And it's... I'm not sure whether that's a good draw or not, guys, to be honest with you. I'm going to say I'm pleased. Because I feel like we defended well in that game. It's not a disaster. Because I think York may have lost. Where's York? York drew again with Gateshead. So that's not the worst case scenario. Yes, it brings Halifax into it a little bit more. And it brings Eastleigh back into the equation, who've both got games in hand. Solihull have played one game more than us, so I wouldn't worry about Solihull at the moment. Wrexham are struggling, actually, down in 11th. I didn't expect them to be where they are. But, yeah, it's okay. It's not the worst result. Yeah, I guess. But let's go and have a look now at the situation. As you can see, the stats, we had 12 shots to their 8, 0.74 expected goals to 0.53. It was a very even game. Possession was very close. James Carragher, Jamie's son, was playing for them in that game. I am going to scout him and just see what he's looking like. Yeah, I mean, you can't be too upset. As you can see, Mitchell Roberts has gone back, but we're waiting on that bid now. He's been transfer listed. So let's hope he chooses to join us. Charlton, Burton and Salford want him. Okay, guys, it might be the last you ever see of Mitchell Roberts. Anyway, let's go back and see the situation and when we will be rejoining. So the transfer window doesn't really matter because whatever happens, I'll round you up at the end of the month. Right, guys, there's a big game here. You can already see it, can't you? It's not that even long away. We're going to play York City in the next game. Next episode, York City. Whoops, wrong button. And then maybe Aldershot as well, unless the York City game is really exciting. But yeah, it's going to be York City and potentially Aldershot, or just York City on their own. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you're new around here, please subscribe for more. If you enjoyed this, leave a like. I've been Chris, 12LFC, and I'll see you later.